10 points from our first 4 Premier League away games. Pretty impressive, I think, under Thomas Frank. When you take into comparison last season under Ange Postecoglou, it took us 13 to do that. So massive, massive improvements in terms of points on the board, performances certainly, and certainly structure in the team defensively, very, very much so. Also, Premier League, we're looking at 14 out of available 21 points. 4 in the Champions League, good away point against Bodo Glimt, coming back after, a difficult spell in the game. Let's be completely frank, no pun intended about it. But also a solid victory against Villarreal, albeit not pretty, in the next round of the Carabao Cup as well. Let's take ourselves back to the summer. I think everybody as a Tottenham fan would take this. I certainly would have, and I'm very happy with the performances. In certain areas, we need improvement. So the performances have been better overall, but certainly improvements are needed. However, let's look back at last season, last 2 seasons. Defensively, very, very poor, certainly in a lot of areas. Being caught over the top far too much, pushed up too much, and probably just overly attacking. So it's why we're being caught a lot. However, what kept us going is we had the ability to be able to score goals. It would have been you score 3, we score 4. Whereas I think that Thomas Frank has clearly come in, seen the defensive structure needing improvements, and saying that we're going to build from the back in terms of our togetherness being compact, rather than we're going to attack from the back as previously stated. So defensively, a lot better. A huge amount, really, especially on corners as well. Cut 4 clean sheets, which I'm very, very pleased with. We're not being caught in those critical errors over the top. We're not, and I think they definitely need some praise for that. I know that forward line is where we're slightly worrying, and I think there's an imbalance there. But I think that imbalance will come. I think where that comes is that once the injuries, we've started the season without Kulusevski, Maddison, Solanke, and now arguably a fantastic footballer in Kolo Muani. We've also lost Heung-min Son, and we haven't replaced those. So I think that those things will improve as players come back, but I think that definitely looking at how we are defensively should be a big praise and big talking point. So let me know your feelings. How are you feeling on this?